everyone, and welcome back to my podcast. This is Up in the Clouds. Today we are going to start off with a referral link. So I am working with Everyday Dose. So if you guys are interested in that, I have a video below kind of unboxing everything and going over it in more depth. Everyday Dose is a mushroom coffee that I love so much, and I have a $10 off link for you guys for their starter kit below, everydaydose.com/Courtney Calder. So check that out. Check out their website. Check out the video if you're interested in learning more about Everyday Dose coffee and you're interested in a referral link. So got that for you guys. Hello everyone. Welcome to the podcast. I hope you guys have been having a beautiful week and weekend and into a new week. It is very gloomy here. Yesterday I had a horrible migraine. I was like bedridden like all day. I woke up today with another really bad headache and finally just took something because I just had to. Sometimes I just like try not to take things and it's really difficult. So had to just break down and take something, and I feel so much better, so I'm so glad that I did. But I just take like Tylenol and Excedrin, like they're not really the best for you, so I try to like avoid as much as possible. But sometimes it gets to it's supposed to rain here all week, and it's like get to a point where you're like, I can't take it anymore, like I just have to take something. So that's kind of what happened, and I have to work tonight, so I'm like, I really need to just like help myself and just take something and it'll be okay. Life update, nothing really exciting. Like I said, it was raining on my days off and I felt like shit, so that wasn't fun. My 2 days off, I really didn't do anything exciting, Sunday I did all my cleaning and my laundry, thank God, because I felt so shitty yesterday. So really glad I kind of took care of all that stuff, before, it's like almost like I knew I was gonna feel shitty yesterday. But like I get headaches from the rain because of like the atmospheric pressure. So I mean, it's really not that surprising that I was like down bad with a fucking migraine, but it is what it is. I've also just been really just, I don't know if it's the gloomy weather. Like I went from like sunshine here and like the sun was shining the other day, like after it rained, but it's just been kind of gloomy. And I don't know if that's like affecting me or I'm just like, I've just been really gloomy, I guess. I've just been feeling really down and just like struggling through that. So gonna talk, and I've always talked about like, you can be so happy and there's like nothing wrong, but sometimes you can just still feel so sad. So we're going to talk about like how to navigate through that, what to do when you're feeling that way, and kind of how to like go around it. What can you do to help yourself when there's nothing really wrong, you just kind of feel really sad. And what you can do to make it better, do for yourself, So what I do when I feel really sad is either I on Sunday, I was like, okay, let's clean, put away my laundry, do more laundry, and clean my room, make it look nice, clean the bathroom, vacuum the floors, clean the litter, like do all the things to be in a clean environment. For me, being in a clean environment helps my sadness and anxiety so much because I feel like feeling clean and feeling organized and everything being in its place and in its spot does make me feel a lot better for some reason. So that was the first thing that I did. Second thing is like doing adding creativity back. So since I've been moving and working and I really haven't had time, I have not had time to add creativity back into my routine, but really like working towards like, okay, let's get back into your paintings. Let's get back into your coloring. My roommate bought me like a diamond painting thing, so I'm really excited to try that. I've never done diamond painting, so I'm not even sure like how to describe it to you guys because I don't even know what it is. So I'm gonna add that into my routine and try to like do things that boost dopamine naturally. So especially when the sun's not out and you can't go outside to get that natural boost, you have to do something inside that helps get those creative juices flowing. And for me, what helps is when I'm doing something that I have to focus so intensely on that I can't think about other things. So when I'm doing my paint by numbers, or I'm doing my Legos, or I'm doing like, I'm sure when I do this diamond painting, it's going to be very focused based. And same with coloring. Like, I'm so focused on making the colors and making the picture as a whole just look so beautiful that I'm not really necessarily thinking about anything else because I'm so focused on that, you know? So trying to find like creative things that do that, along with like cleaning. I feel like when you're cleaning, you're so focused on the next, like, so especially like in our apartment, like, you know, okay, let's start here, go there, start there, go there, go there, you know, like that and whatnot. So it's like you're so focused on each space in each room that it's hard to focus about anything else, you know? And there's nothing even specifically that I'm sad about. Like, I'm just gloomy. Like, it's just a little, you know, just down. I just feel a little, I don't know. I think it's the weather. I'm really, really, really weather impacted. So I feel like, because like I said earlier, it was like 80 degrees my first like week and a half, almost 2 weeks here. It was like really nice. This last like couple days have been just gloomy and rainy, and then especially on my off days where like I want to do fun stuff. Like, I wanted to go on like a hike this weekend. We were supposed to go to the Rockies game, and it's just like you can't really do anything when it's like that. And it's like not only like rainy, it's like cold too. Like, it's been in the 40s. Like, we had to go from turning our air on to like cool to heat. Like, it's just wild. It's supposed to warm up again, so I'm really glad, because next weekend I do want to either like I want to do outside stuff. I'm like adjusted more to the altitude now, and I want to go on hikes and just explore, see some waterfalls, see some cool rocks. You know, I want to do the Colorado things, right? And I just feel like it's like, my roommate was gone like the first week that I moved here, and so then I like was like not really doing anything yet, you know, and then when she came back, then of course it's like gloomy as shit, and like we can't even really do anything, and it just sucks. But hopefully like we have the same off days, so that's really nice. So then we can like do stuff together on our off days, which I love. And yeah, and then the Nature and Science Museum has a dinosaur exhibit, like the largest dinosaur exhibit, and so you know your girl is so fucking excited to do that. And my roommate has like a connect to help us get tickets, so even better, you know. I would have paid for that shit, but still, like, just so cool and so beautiful. And then I have some friends coming next month, which I'm very excited for. 2 rounds of friends actually, and I just think I just needed to do something, and I couldn't, and then I was just feeling like, just, you know. So like I said, how do we navigate that? I journaled a lot. Just trying to I do my grateful journal, so I have a gratefulness, and then I like, if I am feeling a little something I need to talk about in there, then I'll journal about that as well. But trying to journal about gratefulness to try to find the light in the dark gloominess, you know. So I was like journaling about what I'm grateful for, everything that's, you know, going on. And even though it's gloomy, I'm still grateful for my mountain view. I'm so grateful for this apartment. I'm so grateful to have a job. I'm so grateful for my car that I love, you know, and I'm so grateful for everything like that. I've been having really intense, like, vivid dreams. Like, they're not necessarily nightmares, but they're not like good dreams either. Like, last night I just had really like weird dreams. I did start like smoking again since I moved out here, which I've been slowly easing back into, because I was kind of like, it was really hard to smoke after like something that had happened to me, and getting like basically like, which I still have to make a Patreon about, and I haven't done it yet because I haven't been ready to like talk about it. Something happened and it was hard to smoke weed, basically, long story short. And I started like easing back into smoking again, like hoping it would help my like dreams and my nightmares and like just these weird vivid dreams that I've been having since I stopped smoking. And because like they say that like if that's gonna happen like your first 2 weeks, but I stopped smoking for like almost 3 months and it was still so prevalent. Like I just don't know if I've just maybe just always had like vivid dreams, but like I smoked for so many years that I just like think that like I forgot that that's how my dreams have always been. Because like even when I think back to like my dreams as a kid, like I always had really intense dreams as a kid, and I've always just like, so like even though I started smoking, like I'm still getting these dreams and I'm like, what the fuck? Like there's no relief. Like I've been smoking like decently since I moved here and like easing back into it, like I said, but like my dreams have still been so much. And like last night was just insane. Like I just dreamt so many dreams and like they were weird ass dreams, like dreams that don't even make sense. Try to even explain them, they're not gonna make any sense. So and just like not getting great sleep since I moved here. I always have a really hard time adjusting to a new place, like new sounds and new things. Like I bought a fan to like help me sleep because I have a ceiling fan. So I was like, oh, that's cool for like airflow. But like I didn't realize how much like having a fan like helps me sleep too, like the sound. So I had to get like a stand-up fan to like help this like the sound. And I've been sleeping better since I got that. And just like, but then I'm getting these dreams and it's just like, oh my God, I'm just exhausted. Like truly, genuinely just so exhausted all the time. It's just like, it's been a lot. And then on top of it, you know, like, I don't know, I don't really feel like super alone because I'm like usually good at being really alone, but I just feel, I don't know, I'm just adjusting, I guess. You know, like, my roommate has a guy and like not like I'm like saying I want a guy or anything, but like he like wasn't home like most of the weekend and it was just kind of like I feel really alone, but it's like not her like place to like be there, you know, like she like goes out and stuff and like I don't like really like party like that anymore. So it's like it kind of like, you know, I went out Thursday and then that was like, okay, I'm done for like a month literally. Like I can't do that shit anymore. Like because I think that's also why I felt like shit, was like doing things that I like shouldn't be doing and like just staying up all night and like just fucks with my brain more than it like I feel like it did fuck with my brain back then when I was partying all the time, but like now that it's like I kind of broke out of those patterns and like really like worked on myself, like when I do it, I feel like such complete shit like the next like week after. Whereas like I feel like when I was in that constant partying, like I was like constantly doing it, so I could never feel that like shit of it all, you know? And so just like, okay, maybe won't be doing that until my friends come again, and like just being cautious like when I am doing things and just like not really going out like that because it's just not good for me. And I was so like, it's been a while since I've been tempted to break my alcohol sobriety, but I was really tempted that Thursday that I went out, so that's also not good. I don't like feeling tempted to break that because I have been doing really, really well with that. August will be a year, so it's like, you know, I'm trying to not be in environments that like make me feel that way, or just like learn to remove myself if I do get triggered in that way, because it's like, it's me breaking my alcohol would literally, I would like be so depressed if I did it. And like but it's so hard, like it's so hard. Like I literally was like, fuck it, like I'll just do it, who cares, like, you know, I've gone 9 months, like what does it matter, you know? But it's like, no, like be strong, like, you know, you're a lot better without it, and like the way that I feel after like is never worth breaking it, you know? And so I think I was like struggling with like that, where it's like the first time like in a long time like being triggered. Like I haven't been like triggered to break my alcohol sobriety since my alcohol freeness, I should say, since Halloween. So that's like been a long time since I've really been like triggered to break it, you know? And I feel like I had like a really, like there was like a time right before I left that I was also triggered, but like not, like I'm talking about like really like this fucking close, just like on Halloween. Like I feel like there'll be times where I'll be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it, you know? And it's like I'm like joking, but I'm like not, you know? But like when it was like in this moment was like exactly how Halloween was, where I was like so anxious and I just felt so weird. Like I was meeting so many people, and like I feel like people who know me don't know, like when I meet new people, I'm very weird and awkward and socially, like I don't know how to like interact with people that I don't know. Like that's definitely like the side of me that I feel like not a lot of my friends have seen, because when they met me, I was like I was about to say drinking alcohol. So that like in itself like would help ease a lot of that like weird transition. So like being sober and like meeting new people is like, I'm very like, I'm very socially awkward and shy. Like when I'm first meeting somebody, like I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how to like talk to them or interact with them. And so it's like, at first, like I feel like I'm being so weird and I'm overthinking everything that I'm saying and doing. Just like, I don't know how to do this. And I'm like, God, if I was just drinking, like this would be so much just easier and better and I would be cooler. And like, then I'm like, I don't need to be cooler. You know, I don't need alcohol to be cooler. I just have to like learn how to navigate through this, right? And just like, you know, so then I was like overthinking about that. Like I was like, God, like what if my roommates' friends all think I'm weird and like they're like, this girl's like not fun. And like, it's not that I wasn't having fun. I was just overwhelmed. It was a lot. I was very overstimulated. There was a lot going on. And like, I just like maybe need to bring like a dab in or something. I don't know. Or just like, I just need to like not go out really. I just feel like going out always brings something that I always am like, ugh, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Like, why was I like, you know? And so I've been thinking about that a lot too. And I don't know, just navigating sadness through just no real feelings of sadness, like just the lack of dopamine, the lack of serotonin, the lack of sunshine, like these last couple days, which is so crazy because like I'm so used to the Midwest. So like 3 days of gloominess like should do nothing, but it's like I feel like I got teased coming out here and it was so nice like when I first moved out here, and then just like getting the gloominess, it's like bringing back like, oh fuck, you know. And this just goes to show like my brain is still my brain. No matter where I am, I'm still going to feel the feelings that I, you know, just move. Like I feel like I got so like stuck in oh my God, I'm like over the moon, I'm over the clouds, I'm very like happy, and I didn't like, it was like my serotonin was like so much when I first moved here, and then the reality set in. Like my brain is still my brain and I still have things, you know, and just like situations that I don't want to get into on here, just bringing sadness into my life because just wishing things could be different, and like dealing with unnecessary drama that I don't want to deal with, but like having feelings and like just being a person, being a human being with feelings and feeling a lot of feelings, you know. And like I was really like hoping like, damn, the minute I moved out here I could like get off my meds, and like I just don't see that right now anytime soon, especially because like I'm just still navigating through life and being sober. And I feel like being on my meds like helps keep me alcohol free, because like I really am not supposed to like drink alcohol on my meds. And so I feel like if I got off of them, like I would be like, especially right now being so like how scary I almost like did break it, like that, like how quickly I almost did just break it. I do want to be like in a better place before I get off my meds, so that like I don't feel tempted just to go right back into alcohol and go right back into ruining my life, you know. So very like just cautious and needing to be very like, okay, you felt a high from moving here, like you felt a feeling that you haven't felt in so long, and the serotonin and the so much and the newness and the change and the paranoia going down, you know. When someone tries to do something to you and tries to hurt you, and you kind of leave that environment and you're not afraid anymore, like being able to go out in public and not be like looking over your shoulder, or like going places and not thinking they're following you or whatever, that part I feel like has really eased a lot. And I'm really grateful because my psychiatrist did say like once I moved that should ease up, because I was my paranoia was re-triggered by the situation that I need to make a Patreon about. And so you guys can kind of understand a little bit better, because I don't want to talk about it on here just in case said person does still like stalk me and watch this and tries to come after me here. No, she can't. There's no way she can find me. But like just like that fear of like someone like wanting to harm you and like hurt you, and just being so afraid, especially when like they know where she knew where my mom lived, and like I wasn't far from her, and like she knew where I worked, and like just being like, okay, I'm in a whole new environment, I'm in a whole new like place, I'm in a whole new state, like she cannot find me, I'm safe. So it's like that feeling of like that paranoia leaving was so nice, like that like like looking over my shoulder thinking like, oh my god, like seeing something that looked like and it wasn't always even her car, but something that looked like her car, like triggering me and being so fucking scared, you know, like, and just everything about like that like has helped, and that has eased a lot, which I'm so grateful for. So there's like little things that have gotten a lot better since I've moved, and like, but I feel like I was in such a high and such a like in the clouds which is funny, you know, in the clouds state, that like I just, you know, like when I did start feeling gloomy again, was like, damn, like my brain is still my motherfucking brain, and I still am gonna struggle, like, you know, and it's just learning to navigate through it and learning to like, okay, I'm feeling a certain way, let's do something to get out of it, let's do, you know, this or that, like I can't go outside, but let's do something inside, you know, and like finding, and then I went and worked out on Sunday, and I just felt really good after doing that, and like just like little things to kind of navigate through those feelings of sadness. So I just kind of want to talk about that, and like, you know, try to tap into your creativeness. I can't wait to like get like a desk over here and like put my decks up and like actually start like DJing and stuff again, because I feel like that creativeness like always makes me feel really good when I do like a good transition or a good double, or like something that like with music, because music is such a thing for me. So like I feel like that'll help me feel really good when I get like the decks up and stuff, and I can like do music more. That's also another creative outlet, especially because that's a good creative outlet to have inside. And like if I'm feeling really low, it's hard to do like painting or coloring, because it's like if my creativity is really low, like something like that is like a way to like boost creativity. So then I could like start with music, then do painting, then, you know what I mean? So it's like kind of like easing into something. So basically I just wanted to come on here and have like, maybe it's probably gonna be like a short little episode today, but I just wanted to talk about, you know, your brain is still I love saying that, I'm sorry, I feel like I've said it like 40 times this episode, but your brain is still your brain. No matter what environment you're in, no matter if you move, no matter what, you're going to still maybe have those struggles that you had like when you thought would go away and you thought would maybe get better. And like it's just learning to find new ways to struggle through it. So in the past I used to abuse drugs and alcohol when I would feel this way. So learning to be like, yay, I'm not doing that anymore, is a way to be proud of yourself. Like I'm finding creative outlets instead of doing bad things, you know? So it's like, and then when I was re-triggered the other day about the alcohol, I was like, God, like, okay, like this is like the social aspect of it. Like I was like feeling like kind of FOMO when my roommate was like going out and stuff, because I was like, damn, I want to be with her, I want to be going out, but like I know who I am and I know who I am, and I know that I'm still like, especially how triggered I was on Thursday, I was like, I need to be so motherfucking careful when I go out, and if I go out, and like what I'm doing when I'm out, so I don't do anything that I regret, you know? So it's like, going out sounds fun in theory, but it's like, for the type of person that I am, it's not, you know? So it's like, okay, when I'm feeling sad or feeling lonely or feeling FOMO, let's find creative things to do. Let's find ways, you know, and I need to go get some more Polaroid film. I need to get a digital camera too. Like I feel like taking pictures on my phone is whatever, but I want a digital camera, so I need to get one of those so I can take like real like good quality pictures, because the iPhone camera is good, but I want like a camera again. Like when I was taking photography in school and they were giving us like those nice photography cameras, like oh my god, like I don't need one of those because they're like $6,000-$7,000 but like even just like $100, like $200 like digital camera would be cool, just to like take really cool pics and like just get like that dopamine and get back into like doing photography, like nature photography, because that's like my favorite, and like I'm decently good at it too. Like I've had things like submitted to like in high school I had a lot of stuff submitted to like contests, and I won something, you know? So it's like I know that I'm good at that, and like I just need to get back into like little creative things, and like just now that I'm settled and now that I'm here and everything, I'm getting used to like a whole new routine, like finding my creativeness again. And just like when you get into, like that's basically like my advice, like when you move into a new situation, you get into a new place, a new state, a new house, a new apartment, a new job, whatever, making sure you're still finding time for yourself and your creativeness, because if you lose that, that's when you're like your brain and your dopamine and your serotonin just doesn't stay consistent. So you want to keep finding those things so that you can be consistent, and that's so you don't fall back into old patterns, old self, and just old like thoughts too. Like, I don't want to be sad or depressed anymore. I don't want to be so gloomy and just like cry all the time, you know. I want to be happy and like, yeah. I wish there were people I could have brought with me out here too. I feel like that also is like, cause like I know I'm so happy here, but I wish there were people with me here that I could have brought along in my suitcase, because they would have made me like triple or happy, like having those people here with me and just struggling with being out without like certain people that like are just a comfort and a safe place for me too. Like I said, I just wanted to have a short little episode today because I have been feeling this way and it was really hard to like record, but I was like very inspired by this. And I had a brand unboxing to do, so please watch that you know, check it out and refer to my link and get $10 off. So buy Everyday Dose. Like, I'm like overly doing it, but I'm just really excited about having a brand sponsor. Like, this is so great. Like, this is a start, you know, like this is the start of greatness and great things for me and this channel and this podcast and just my content creator like life. So I love you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day and beautiful week, and I will see you guys next week. I love you. Bye.